Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't even. I can't even tell you how. I can't even tell you how it happened. Every time I do it, bitch, I do it. It's like magic. Bitch, I'm shining just like God made me in hat. And niggas ain't saying nothing, but they always saying something. I can't even tell you how it happened. Feel like Jerry Stackhouse with the way that I've been stacking. I don't answer calls, car in my head trying to pattern. And this Cali got me lagging, but a nigga never lacking. I can't even tell you how it happened. I can't even tell you how it happened, it's just like that. I can't even tell you how it happened. I can't tell you how it happened, I just woke up in the sky, it's like a fantasy. Now I gotta play and do or die. It just happens how it happens, I ain't even gotta try. I got these bitches in my jeans and got these numbers on my line. They gon' need to cut the check or grab a switchblade. Listen, I ain't tryna chill until I'm rich, babe. Where I went to school, can't lie, you can't be bitch, mate. I ain't seen a house, cause I've been working for like 6 days. Resting on the 7th, killing all these niggas, got me sending them to heaven. Hold up, give me a second. Sick with these kicks, bitch, she thought I was in Tekken. I be Southside stepping, wait for Plummy back to Peckham. She see I'm going up, she moving friendly now. She wanna roll with us, she tryna get it now. I roll and hit her up, I'm about to air it out. Neighbors don't fuck with us, this shit is very loud. You got a lot to say, we know it's cap though. These niggas only hate, but from the back though. Baby tryna move like she a baddie, she a fan though. Me and Shimmy in the stew, we turn the thing into a bando.
Yeah, man.
I told you, man, it's just like that, bro.
It's just like that, man.
It's just like that, bro.
That's Southgate. You couldn't tell you why he took Osaka. Stinker, man.
That's gracious.
He couldn't tell you why he took Osaka. But anyway,
That's interesting.
we're inside the place. It's your boy Slime Busies.
Come on.
Intro in the pod with the GOAT, Vinci Sachi. Go check him out, Vinci. Can't tell you. Yeah, man. Visual by shot by Shuddy. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
In-house thing, TCF thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's Iris, top shooter, art dealer, TCF dripper. Halen FC, Starboy, Saka stand up.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know what I mean? Keeping England in it. Black boys very own. You know what I mean?
Gracious.
Yeah, man. Welcome home, though, boy.
Man said welcome home, like, gosh, that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
But shout out to them still.
Trust me.
Shout out to them. But yeah, it's your boy Mike's, aka Mike's very own, aka Mike's just here, aka Naked About Headphones,
Study.
aka you already know what time it is, head honcho the Pappy's Angels Association. Go cop stream Her Loss out right now.
Sleep.
One of the
21,
best songs of the year.
21.
Go check it out. AKA We're Coming. That's what I want to say.
He's
We're
coming.
coming.
He's slamming.
We're coming. We're coming.
He's coming. Slam, nigga.
That's the mentality. We coming.
I hear it still. I hear it.
But yeah, man. We there.
Listen, how you feeling?
I wouldn't say under the weather. I would say like recovery.
Yeah.
Went to David, recovery. Yeah, yesterday was fun still. Went to a brunch. Mimosas on deck. Shout out to mandem. And yeah, came back and watched England disappoint yet again, but it is where
it's the history of the Tottenham, you get me?
It is.
It's the history of the Tottenham, the pressure got to, man.
But
sad.
Yeah, man. Apart from that, it's been alright still. It's been an expensive week. Yeah. Done my MOT, bruv. Man, I had to spend like 170.
That's not too bad.
But, bro, that's not money I was expecting to leave that day. So why I don't understand.
I hear it.
I don't understand, man.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, it's just been an expensive week.
Yeah.
But listen, man, we go for it.
Could be worse, don't it? You get me?
Facts.
Yeah, man, bruv. Yeah. My week's been Yeah, it sucks because my bike's been, basically in the mechanic since last week. I haven't had a bike for like a week and a bit now. So that's, bruv. Every time the bike's just sitting there not doing nothing, it's costing me money.
Bro,
So
I
yeah,
hear
man.
you.
I'm trying to get rid of that shit. Get a new thing. And just, man. Good. But boy, we're still alive. Do you know what I mean? Still got a roof over my head, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, can't complain. Can't
That's all
complain,
facts.
bruv. Still alive, bruv. Could be missing penalties like Kane, but...
That's tough to take, son. That's tough to take.
Oh, Southgate, you bum. But anyway, World Cup and vibes should be out by the time you see this. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll get into that. Go check that out anyway. I know you guys are loving that one. But what we saying music wise?
I can't lie. This week, it's probably been overshadowed by Scissor. I'll be honest. Scissor dropping her first album, 5 years, SOS.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's gonna be her last. I highly doubt that though. But
Her last?
apparently so.
Is she Muslim?
She is,
Oh, that would make sense then.
but I don't think that's the direct reason for it. But yeah, I just don't think she's.
It would be.
I mean,
That would be the only reason they give up the...
yeah, but she's been dropping hits, so it's not like she just stopped making music entirely.
What, in between the years?
Yeah, bro, the Black Panther soundtrack, Good Days, I Hate You. Who else have you worked with? Like, yeah, it's not like she stopped making music outright.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I don't know.
No, but it probably would be because of the Hadino. Because that's what even DBE, they said they've got 2-3 years, hopefully,
That's fair.
left. And that's because of the Muslim.
That's fair. That makes sense.
And I don't know how it works though, but I think they said because if they don't quit with enough time, they're not gonna have enough years or something like that to pray and repent for their sins or some shit like that. I don't know how it works, but that's what they said.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of men that are Muslim that make music. But
Yeah, but it's not. There's a lot of men that are Christians that are mashing before marriage.
you know what? I can't even give them man bells still. I hear it. I hear it still.
See what I'm saying?
That's fair. But yeah, Scissor dropping. I'm trying to probably stay away from like the whole hype and whatnot. I'll wait until I'm ready to listen fully. Just because I know it's Scissor Mania right now. So yeah, stepping back from that. And apparently someone else dropped who... Yeah, we're jumping straight into it. Someone dropped apparently who has been in jail for like the last half a year to a year.
If not more now.
I think, is it more?
I think it's a little bit more than that. It might be about 2 years by now.
I can't recall. I can't recall. But yeah.
Smelly.
R. Smelly, also known as R. Kelly.
Jesus, it's lad.
He dropped an album apparently.
Yeah. I wonder how many tracks he drops. Cause
Wait, because I don't believe this. Where did he drop this album?
he dropped it on Apple Music and Spotify.
There ain't no way.
They dropped it, but they took it off.
Ain't no way.
They took it off same day, so I doubt you'll be able to find it. You shouldn't be able to find it. That's what I said. I was surprised. I was like, bro, this nigga tried to drop an album. Like, really, nigga? And he called it I Admit It. Nigga, you wild.
Nah, that's a sick guy.
You wildin'.
That's
You
sick
are
guy right
wildin'.
there.
And for me, it's like you said, he's been in prison for at least a year. So where did he record this? Like, especially if it's more than one track. Have you found it?
No. I'm just going through the music that he's dropped and whatnot, and I'm like,
What, his
bro,
catalogue is still on there?
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about this.
What, his catalogue being there? Or
I actually know. Because for that, if you want to listen to it, that's your business. I don't know.
No, his catalogue shouldn't be there.
Why?
Because listen to the lyrics and listen to where man's mindset was. Nah.
But this is an interesting conversation
No.
because where do you draw the line between the artist?
But he wrote his stuff.
Of course, yeah.
He wrote his stuff and he
But
wrote for other people.
where do we draw the line between an artist and their art being one thing and the artist, the person, being another?
When the two match. Do you get what I mean? Like,
Okay.
if a man is talking about liking young girls and liking them when they come out of college or whatever, and he's been doing that, get him out of here. There's no in between. There's no, do you know what I mean? But it's a thing where, when it comes to, let's say, I don't know, like murderers or whatnot, and doing a shit like that, but if you go to jail, you go to jail, innit? You get me? Like,
But is it okay if their music still lives on? Even if they've gone to jail for like murder and that?
so yeah, this is why I say everybody's a hypocrite, because
I agree. I agree.
For
completely.
me, okay, but it's mad because, like, even like for example, King Von, yeah, bruv,
he's actually
bruv,
a murderer.
not just a murderer, bruv.
Well, you could say a serial killer.
Do you know what I'm
but he's
saying? Like,
actually
with the allegations,
a
do you know what I mean?
Murderer.
Bruv, like, man had
Yeah.
bodies, do you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like, the moral compass is like, raw. It's not like man was killing people because it was a one-off thing. Man was actually killing people. Like, allegedly, do you know what I mean? Like, Chicago, Chirac, listen, I don't want no smoke. But like, yeah, fam, it's like, yeah, it's kind of mad because, like, obviously, man's taken people off this earth, and the man has raped someone and done other stuff, like sexual stuff and stuff like that. But in my head, a rapist is always going to be below a thingy, depending on why and what they did it for. Because niggas in the army are out here killing people, but they're doing it because of the pride of their country. Yes, 1,000%. Half the wars the UK and the Americans have been in.
You're doing it on behalf of the country for a particular reason, whether it be political,
It's more
whether
time
it be
political, yeah.
monetary gain, whatever. Do you get me? So I have my own issues with people fighting the army and whatnot, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
But
It's just the moral compass. That's I brought that narrative up. Do you know what I mean?
I agree in that someone that does harm women has harmed women like that, especially, is always gonna be seen as the worst of the worst. Do you get me?
As a man as well, it's peak.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Art for me represents the best and the worst of people. Do you get me? And that's just the way they choose to express themselves, whether it be through music, whether it be through drawing, whether it be through writing, whether it be through whatever medium. Do you get me? And that is art represents life in it, and in life it's never straightforward. It's never black or white, and that's why it can always represent the best and the worst of things for me. Do you get me? And I feel like that is completely independent of the person that brings it into the world or shows it to the world. Do you get me? Like, for example, you could say like a murderer who's killed mad people. Actually, you know what? No, let me not do that. Let me use someone else's point. Even though let me just say before I use this point, I do not agree in any shape or form, but I understand where he was coming from. Kanye West saying that Hitler did many things that he liked or whatever. Cool.
Which weren't all true, but yeah.
Exactly. Him saying the microphone, that wasn't true. But yeah, in terms of, for example, Hitler being able to rally people to fit his agenda and what he wanted to push onto a specific group of people, i.e. the German population, that in itself, even though I don't agree with what he used it for in terms of genocide, I understand to a degree that someone could take inspiration or admiration in the way that he did it. Because to be able to be a public speaker to that magnitude, you have to be doing something right.
I hear it, but that's just a shit example, man.
I know, but I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying that in the midst of what they did, you can find something to at least understand and appreciate, even though whatever they used it for is completely wrong.
So are you saying that basically everybody, well, not everybody, but like even people that are quote unquote evil or whatever, they've got good in them to an extent?
Bro, nobody's born evil. Me personally, I will never agree with that. I will never agree with that. It's the circumstances that someone surrounds themselves in or are exposed to. Bro, that kid did not. He was not born evil.
Is it sociopath or people that don't have
sociopath? Those that
lack empathy and whatnot.
Yes, lack empathy.
Yeah. So somebody like that, does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that they're evil, or is that just an imbalance?
You could say it's a mental chemical imbalance. You could say that because there are some people that are naturally born like that do
so then that's
not have that capability to actually feel emotions normally like the rest of us do.
Yeah, no, because it's mad because I had a conversation with someone that was a mental health nurse, and I was like, bro, people that are mental, respectfully, do they have like, is there certain people that are too far gone, or are there people that, and she said that some of these drugs, they're addictive on purpose because some of these people, they literally need them in order to have a normalish life, to keep their balance correct. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people out there that you wouldn't know that are skits or whatever, but because they're taking their medication and they're doing everything, they've got a structure to their life and whatnot. They're on task, like they're living a normal life. And for me, it's like, that's interesting because then it's like, well, does that mean a man was born that way, or like certain people would have snapped over time, or something could have happened and it just changed the course of their life and whatnot. But like, yeah, it's just mad, like whether or not you're born that way. But either way, going back to the bum R. Kelly, it's crazy to me. Like, I don't know how like I said, he's been in jail for however long. When did he record this?
That's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
That's
he couldn't have
crazy.
done it in jail. There's no way he would have done it in jail.
Certain man record in jail, but from what I heard, the vocals weren't that. Like, they were crispy enough
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
like, say,
That's what I'm saying. He recorded it in a proper studio, like.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't sound like it was done over the phone and then they've done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah. This sounds like it's been pre-recorded, like, maxed up, everything, like. Do you know what I mean? Man's in a soundproof room and shit. Because I heard a clip of it, and on Twitter when people were saying that, yeah, he actually released an album, I said, what? And yeah, fam, man singing, I admit it, fam. I fucked all these girls, young and old. I said, Jesus, that's loud.
Jesus.
And what's smelly though is man like Boosie Badass trying to say, what did he say? But he was literally rocking to it in the car, and I'm like, what are you rocking to right now, bro?
Yeah, but fam, I don't know why people are surprised. Like, people still listen to R. Kelly's music. It's not like...
No, but this song, he's listening to his new stuff, bro. Like, the new stuff where he's saying, I admitted that I fucked these young girls.
That's crazy.
What are we talking
That's
about
actually
here?
crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I haven't heard it. The only thing that I heard was...
the clips, yeah.
Yeah, it was a clip, but... Bro...
Yeah, he's a wild boy, man. So
Boosie...
That nigga needs to work.
He probably knows better, but...
I don't think he does.
Listen, man. People are capable of mad worldviews that we don't subscribe to.
I don't think... No, but it's a thing where... I don't think he knows better. I think it's a thing where he must have chosen to be. Like, it seems like he's just, like, stubborn to the point where it's just like, yeah, bro, can't tell me shit, like, type shit, like. And about certain things, yeah, nobody can tell you shit because you live your life, do what you want to do. Like, this is the same guy that got a hooker for his 16-year-old boy or 15-year-old boy and shit like that.
That's wild.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just
very wild.
to take his son's virginity and shit like.
That's very wild.
So,
still.
bro, like, he's got different world views, and bro, yeah, we've seen his views on the LGBT community and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Certain things, can't lie. Y'all might hate me, but
let's not do that. Let's not do that. And let's not do that in any way, shape, or form.
But, yeah, man.
But yeah, fucking bro. R. Kelly releasing music in 2022.
Yeah, shouldn't be happening.
Bro, let's not even do it. Let's not even do it. But that's why
his discovery shouldn't even be there, bro.
I disagree still. If you want to listen to it, it should be available for all. Like,
but bro,
this
the
whole
context
censorship of people. For me,
bro, do you know what it is, bro? It's the context of what he's saying. Do you get what I mean?
I agree.
Like, if you
but
put
not
in the
everybody's
context,
going to have that.
Not
Not everybody's going to add that context to their music. Some people are able to separate the artist from the art that they put out.
Okay, but bro, I'm saying the art that he's making.
Yes.
If you add it to the context of where he was making it.
Yes.
Like, he's talking about his life and whatnot, and what he was doing. Like, some of his hit songs, bro.
I agree. Am I going to listen to it? No. Did I used to listen to it? Yes. But knowing what I know now, for me personally, I feel uncomfortable to listen to it. That's not to say that somebody else can't separate what he's done from the music that he made. Because
you can't separate it though. That's my thing.
I hear it, but some people can.
No, you can't though. You can't though.
I disagree.
Because if his lyrics match what he's saying, what he was doing,
no, I disagree.
How can you separate it?
Bro, certain people.
Because it's not like he created a fake character.
Certain people are able to.
They're choosing to be ignorant. They're choosing to be ignorant and trying to be oblivious. That's what that is, bro.
It is.
That's what that is, bro. You can't. Like, bro, what? It's literally clear as day, some of these lyrics. Like, some of these songs, some of his hit songs, yeah, if you put into context what he's saying and where he was at the time, You can't separate the two. You can't. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I say, like, right, if you can separate the two, like, let's say he was, I don't know, let's say he was a he was a rapper that was talking about drugs and whatnot, and shotting drugs and that. Then fair, you can kind of say, okay, there's a separation between what the artist was doing to an extent, yeah. But I will still be cancelling the dude. You know what I mean? But that would be an argument where I'll be like, okay, fair, but you're still accountable for listening to him. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of music out there. You don't need to be listening to my man. Like, that's the way I see it. And I think all you DJs that are still playing R. Kelly are fucking lazy and need to do better.
Bro, well, let's...
If a DJ's still playing R. Kelly now, DJ needs to do better. There's so many bangers out there, bro.
He created a lot of them.
There's so many... And how long ago, bro? There's so many bangers out there.
He created a lot of them.
Allow me, man.
Regardless of whatever you think about him...
Bro, he created a lot of them.
He was an artist that was capable of that, and he did that.
Agreed, but bro, there's so many new artists and so many more. Do you know what I mean? There's so much songs, R&B songs out there.
Let's keep it all the way raw. Let's keep it all the way a stack. R. Kelly's made some of the best music in our lifetime, in terms of R&B. That's a fact. Like, that, you can't dispute that.
Well, I don't listen to enough of it to know, but...
That's fair. For me, he has, even in... Bro, we're talking like he just made music in that lane. He made great music in hip-hop. He made great music even in Christian music, which, that's a story for a whole nother day. But, cool. We're talking about one of the best music creators of our time. Do you get me? So, like, he's not gonna be completely erased. Do you get me?
Yeah, but that's if you got no morals, yeah.
Listen, with his music, do with what you will. But me personally, I don't agree in complete censorship. I just don't.
Even when it comes to people like R. Kelly.
Yeah. As mad as it seems, I can't.
You're having a stinker,
I can't.
You're having a stinker.
Bro, listen.
You're having a stinker, blood.
Again, I'm stating that I do not listen to his music. I don't listen to it any longer. I'm not an advocate for what he did in any way, shape or form.
Fuck me.
But
fuck off with that freedom of speech thing. Fuck off with that.
Bro, you cannot.
That shit don't exist. It don't exist. Stop it. Freedom of speech. You've had this conversation. We're not gonna dive into it, but it don't exist. Don't exist, bro. Don't exist. There's consequences for everything.
I agree.
So stop it.
But that doesn't mean that should take away your freedom to talk.
No.
I completely disagree. Completely. But
this is a man that's admitting it and trying to own it, yeah? No.
I'm not agreeing with what he's doing. I'm not saying go and listen to his music.
No.
But what I'm saying is...
Take him off the fucking thingies, man. Take him off the DSPs. Especially if they're trying to have narratives about Ye taking it off. Take him off first, blood.
I disagree.
You gotta take off R. Kelly before you start talking about Ye's discography.
Bro,
because that's what they're trying to talk about now.
I disagree for both.
They're not the same thing, though.
I disagree for both.
Oh, well, no.
I disagree for both.
That's a stinker.
I'll stand by it.
I don't even think my other comments would have been that mad. That's a stink, bruv.
Bro, I just don't believe in it. I can't lie. I don't believe in censoring things or whatever, because, like you said in the very beginning, we're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line?
No, the line has to be drawn somewhere. I told you where the line has to be drawn.
I don't know.
Where the shenanigans matches the music, and then that means you can't separate the two.
Okay. Man commit crime every day and then put it in their music just because it's not a specific crime. It's fine to run.
What do you mean?
For example, like he gave the example of King Von. People still bump his music to this day, even though he's passed. And in the light of him passing, we found out that he probably was a perpetrator in the killing of multiple people. That still doesn't stop you from listening to his music, thinking that he was one of the best or whatever, bro. So why is it that we make one rule for one and then another rule for another? Me personally, I don't get it.
Because I'm not gonna lie. Well, actually, I can't say that. Actually, no, I was gonna have a stinker.
Keeping actually, I was gonna say it and then I blur it out, but
it's not that. It's not that thing. It's just a shit opinion. But like I was gonna say that people in that lifestyle kind of chose that lifestyle, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Gosh.
So that's it's a shit. You know what I mean? It's a shit opinion, like. So that's what I was gonna, like. I took it back, but like,
it's not that bad.
it's not.
Bad.
It's not.
But,
yeah, but like, and again, it's not. We don't know if everybody that he shot was innocent or whatnot. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we don't know. But yeah, man. Either way. Like if we're doing the ranking thing, like I feel like no, they're not on par. The rapists and the paedophiles are definitely the bottom of the barrel.
I agree.
So yeah, man. But music, Sam Wise dropped.
Yeah.
You had the pre. No,
I think it's the EP called Guess Who's Back. I think. Let me. None the wiser. Apologies.
Okay.
But a song on there is called Guess Who's Back. I thought it was alright still. But again, it's just. I think like just something to hold us over. Do you get me? Songs on there like Chattin's, Thankful. The Game is the Game featuring Mason 2500. It's alright still. It's actually alright. Go check that. Kanye also dropped. Listen, man. I'm gonna say, Kanye, why'd you have to do this, man? Why'd you have to do this?
He lost me when. To be honest, he lost me a long time ago, to be honest, because I realised this nigga's just saying stuff just for the clicks. So, he's lost me a long time ago, man.
But I feel like he's almost doing it in a way where he understands that that's the only thing that works today to get people feeling a way about you. Because it's hard to do that.
So what's his narrative now? Because my housemate's trying to tell me he's trying to be a mar.
In a twisted way, you could say that, but this is not the way you should go about it.
No, it is, because if you're trying to get yourself killed, he's going about it the right way.
Bro, by you saying there's things I love about him. Like,
exactly, he's trying to get his ass killed, blood.
But it's Kanye West. It's not like he's someone that's played the background and then now he's coming into light saying the things.
Are you not a conspiracy theorist at all?
Not really.
Jesus Christ. So what, you think
really.
You think they didn't try to get, you think MJ died of natural causes and that? You think they didn't plan all that shit?
Oh, let's not do this.
We're doing it, bro.
Let's
We're doing
not
it.
do this.
You think Whitney, they didn't do all that? Or they didn't, do you know what I mean?
Bro.
You think Prince, they didn't do all that?
Oh, gosh. Let's not do this.
Bro, what? Let's have the conversation, bro. Let's have the conversation, bro. Like, these are certain men that once started talking about certain people. I ain't gonna name names. And then, do you know what I mean? Like, MJ was on the verge of buying Sony.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and do I need to add any more to that? Do you know what I mean?
And then wanted to go on like a flipping 53-date tour.
Bro, he died before the tour.
No, I know, but bro. Okay, cool. You could say there is foul play, absolutely, foul play, but that's from the doctor's side.
And who the fuck do you think pays these doctors?
He probably did.
Oh man. Oh man.
He probably did.
Oh man.
Let's not do that. Whitney was already one of them cases where it was the drugs.
Yeah, but bro, for me, like, these man getting onto drugs and whatnot, for me...
But that's due to the entertainment industry. That's due to the industry that they're in. The industry does have to take some blame for that. However, are they the... Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because that was... Yeah. You're trying to block our progress. You're trying to... Nah. Before we've even started. I don't want to make me... I sound like a fucking... Like, theorist right now. Saying,
I'm not saying they run it, but...
They obviously do.
Who's in charge?
I'm saying they are Jesus.
But for me, bro, it's like, bro, like, do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean. And
Like, come on, man.
there are specific players in this thing where they can control a lot in terms of visibility for artists.
Man said can control a lot. Oh, shit.
How far you go, essentially, your future's in their hands. And predominantly, they can be of a non-black origin. I'll say that.
Oh, you did.
I'll say that. I'm trying to keep it as vague but as honest as possible. But yeah, bro.
But do you know what actually? To be honest, let's not say they. I don't know the people that actually run these labels. Let's give names, so that we're not. Do you know what I mean? Who was running?
Yeah.
Who was running? I don't know if you can do a quick Google search of who was running Figgy back then, but instead of, because that was the issue.
I can't remember what label she was on, but there are plenty of labels that are run by non-black people.
Yeah.
I'll say that. And ironically, I was watching Dr. Umar's interview this morning.
He
at
had some
breakfast.
howlers though.
Yes, but I completely agree with certain points that he made with regards to reparations and whatnot, in terms of just giving back power, essentially, back to the black man, and that including the music industry, giving back, essentially, like all the recordings, all the masters, whatever, back into the hands of black people. Because how can you profit off the black voice and yet the black people creating this, fueling this industry that's making billions of dollars, pounds, whatever,
But
they're getting paid the least from it? It makes no sense.
I hear it, but do you know what it is? I think most of these, so you said something that most of these artists are complaining about wanting to own their masters, but these masters don't even make them any money anyway.
Yep.
So so it's like, yeah, I hear it, but like, it's a balance, isn't it? You know what you're signing up for. Do you know what I mean?
Not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people are gonna know that their contract means they'll only get a certain percentage on the dollar like their rights are basically signed away in
No, yeah,
perpetuity.
so some of those contracts are stinkers like that, and perpetuity thing is
Bro.
a fucking madness. Like, and there's plenty. I'm sure even Chip. That's why Chip had to change his name.
Bro, even
So-
that fucking what is it? Like copyrights, for example. You know copyrights.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Wasn't Chip signed to Sony?
He was. That's interesting.
The same people that Michael Jackson was trying to buy.
Ah, stop it, man. Stop it. But this is the music business we're talking about. Like,
What's
they
your point?
essentially are. They give out loans, essentially. That's the basic model of music of a contract with a record label. They're
Yes.
basically funding you, and in the hopes that you're able to recoup on that said contract. If you do, which not a lot of artists do, you are then hopefully successful, and then you can pay your way. If not, like a lot of artists, you're unfortunately in that deal, and there's not much you can do about it. Do you get me? Like, it's unfortunate, but that's what it is. Like, it's peak. But yeah, like you said, a lot of these people that own these record labels probably aren't doing it for the betterment of black people.
But I do feel like also black people have a choice in whether or not they go there or not, especially nowadays. And I feel like with the internet and whatnot, it's more in the independent artist's hands than ever.
But it's still a harder route to take,
What?
going independent.
Yes and no, 100%. It's hard, of course.
It's definitely more rewarding, I would say, but it's probably harder in that you don't
Definitely harder.
have
You got upfront costs and whatnot.
exactly. That's shit that you need to show them instead of a record label being able to do that for you, bypassing certain things, being able to get access to like certain placements that independent artists probably will never get to unless they are of a certain status or whatever.
And certain playlists you're not getting in unless you've got, you know what I mean? You
Exactly.
got the what's it called? But now there's all sorts of influencers and whatnot, and like people that are not so industry that have popular playlists like RIP, what's it called? Virgil Abloh. He had a playlist. He put on several UK artists and changed their lives with that playlist.
He did still.
Like HOP's for one,
Yeah.
Octavian.
Yeah.
Like, bro, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these are, so this in terms of like independent and doing it independently, there is a way, especially with the whole social media. You just got to be consistent and grind and I feel like if you're independent, you need your home studio because some of the costs are costly. So you gotta be able to manage your costs, and yeah, man. But yeah, it's not easy doing it independently. I can't say it is. I'm not gonna act like it and say it is, because that shit's not cheap. So if you want to get mixed and masters and all of that like to a proper level where it's shit sounding crisp, yeah, man, that shit's not cheap.
Bro, it's just peak. Like imagine some of the biggest artists saying, nah, we're not gonna sign another deal, we're just gonna go independent. Like, can you imagine what the record label's responses would be to that?
Yeah, I think that's why my man got $500,000 bill, Drake,
Yeah.
because they can't let him go.
Bro, imagine if Drake was independent. Just imagine that.
I think that would be what we would need, like game changing, man. It's like, But not really, because he's kind of got the money to do it independent. So his independent isn't really.
But bro, the fact that you're saying, nah, bun you, man. I'm gonna do it on my own. I probably already have the infrastructure to run my own operation. Great, bro. I don't know. It would probably be like a mad shake-up.
It would be, and I feel like they won't let it happen.
I feel like someone needs to take the plunge and say, alright, cool, yeah, no, I'm on that.
There's plenty of people out here doing it though. Like, well, actually, is Wiz Khalifa independent?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know he's got his own Telegang label for sure, but I don't know. Yeah, but no, man. Even most of these labels, they're like subsidiaries of the majors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
for me, that makes sense, because it makes sense and it doesn't make sense for certain labels, because I think in certain labels just focus on a small roster instead of trying to have a huge roster and then be a subsidiary. Then you can focus on the artists you have and develop them. But like, obviously nobody's in the game of development now, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, interesting conversation.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on in terms of new music, Little Sims is dropping actually tomorrow, dropping a new album.
Yeah, Inflow as well.
Yeah, Inflow on it. Wait, what's that album called?
Is there any how do you call it, features?
As far as I can tell, no.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's features on the artwork, innit?
But I'd prefer that, to be honest. It's only 10 tracks, so yeah, no, that should be enough. Yeah, it's called No Thank You. I hear it still. Production by Inflow. Yeah, no, man.
Looking
I'm here
forward
for
to
it.
that still. Did you see the text I sent you about DBE?
DB, let me double check it.
DBE put a thing on their story asking what's the perfect size for a DBE project.
Yeah.
I think, what was the options?
10, 20, 29, and 50.
And 50 had the most.
But, bro, DBE put out long albums anyway, so it makes no surprise.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Where me and you out here complaining about 30 long projects, yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas their fan base are asking for these long projects. That's why I say these man, like, shout out them, man, still, because they're independent and they're doing their thing. But
Crazy.
like, they're doing a madness.
I feel like they need more. They need more plaudits for what they're doing.
Oh yeah, 100.
Bro, to sell out 2 nights at the O2 independently.
Yeah. Brazy still. Brazy.
I saw a video of like their hits. They're like top 50 hits or whatever. And to think they've got that many, I was like,
yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. DBE
Bruh.
for me, they're UK Migos, innit? Like, to an extent, like, them man.
They are gone. Like, being gone.
Yeah,
but like gone. To the extent where it's almost, you almost don't recognize it. Well, I certainly didn't recognize it until I saw certain things.
Think
I was like,
it's because their man have so many songs out that like, yeah, man, there's gonna be too many bangers out anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
something's bound to stick.
Yeah, like literally. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Shout out them. But yeah, if your fan base wants longer form albums, then
50 tracks. Who's listening to that, blood?
Chris Brown was doing that for like 2-3 years.
But did people finish that?
Bro, Chris Brown fans love those sort of albums.
No, but
They
that's
love
what I'm saying. The Chris
Indigos,
Brown
they
fans,
love
they actually finished the projects.
probably,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
like, we're talking about like 2.5, 3 hour albums. Like, they probably did the fact that, yeah, it's one of them ones where you can listen to in parts or
Over days, blood. You gotta
Yeah.
stretch that out over days, like over a week, fam. You can't
but
just slap that.
fam, if your fan base is receptive to it, they like it, they would want that, then who are you not to oblige?
And it's funny though, with those long projects, are they still, do you reckon they're still sequencing it? Because fucking hell.
Me personally, I would see it as like a playlist thing. Like,
That's what I'm saying, but
like
do
at
you
some
reckon
point,
they,
you're
like, these
probably
artists
not.
are actually sequencing it? Though? Like, even, you know, shout out Gucci, the GOAT, he dropped to 80 he dropped to 80 track
Man,
album.
that's just ridiculous, but I hear it still. That's just ridiculous. Because it's just like, bro, at some point,
We don't need all that.
yeah, and I get that you want to feed your audience, which is completely fine. But, like, where do you take some control in that? Where you say, alright, cool. I've got a certain vision. Actually, but then again, their vision is, but could be to be, alright, yeah, let me just give them as much music as possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they have that for now. I don't know.
And
I don't know. But yeah, for me, bro, it's just a lot. But again,
facts.
if your fans love it, then here we to not agree with it. But I'm cool. I'm cool on them.
There was a topic on well, shout out PJ, I think he retweeted it or liked it, and I saw it, and I was like, it was basically, somebody was saying, is music made for artists or is it made for the listeners? And what's your opinion?
Is music made for the artists or music made for listeners? I feel as though it is made for the artists, but you have to keep the listener in mind. I feel that. I feel that way still.
I don't think you have to keep the listener in mind. I say that
Why?
because not every song is for everybody. And for me, when an artist is vulnerable and they're giving their feelings and whatnot, certain people are going to relate to that more than other people. And who it relates to is who it's for, really. Do you know what I mean? Music isn't supposed to be for everyone, and it's not supposed to be one size fits all. It's not supposed to be. Like, do you know what I mean? And when it's the best, it can fit a lot of people and it can fit a lot of moods and whatnot. Like, do you know what I mean? So when people are vulnerable, telling their story about a certain situation or how they feel and whatnot, whether more people can relate to it is down to the relatability of the situation that the song's given. Do you know what I mean? So then it's not that the artist is thought, oh yeah, this is, because when an artist does, oh, this is a song for so and so, it rarely hits. Do you know what I mean? Like, not many artists can go in the room and be like, okay, I want to make like, this is a certain demographic, I want to go and make a song for this kind of demographic, and it hits. You gotta be in a vulnerable state and trying to express yourself in a certain way for it to fully transcend. Like, if you're chasing the hit, it's gonna be obvious.
I agree, but people chase hits all the time.
Yeah, not everybody gets it right.
Yeah, of course. But at the same time, I feel like even though you're making it for what you want to put out, what you feel is necessary to express, there still needs to be some accountability in terms of making it actually listenable to whoever's trying to listen or wants to hear your music. Do you get me? Like, it's almost like a duty of care. to make the music listenable. If we don't do that, then
What do you
nobody's
mean?
gonna listen.
Yeah,
at
but
all.
what do you mean by listenable though?
Like in terms of
Because for me, that just means make sure it's mixed and mastered properly.
make sure it's mixed and mastered properly. Make sure that
That's a
for
complete-
you,
That's a completely different question though.
how
'Cause-
that still relates to the listener though. If the song
No, I'm talking
concept
about
is
making the music.
making the music, okay, cool. For example, if the song is based on something that's what do you call it, like specific to you or means a lot to you, but the mixing and mastering is shit, the beat is terrible, why would anybody want to listen to it?
I can show you plenty of bangers on SoundCloud that people are listening to without mixing and
goodness.
mastering.
Okay, no, but there's still aspects of the music that you can appreciate. If there isn't that,
Yeah, and that's
at
big.
all.
No, but and that's because the artist made it from a certain place. Do you know what I mean?
I get it, but bro, you're not. For me, you're not making the best music you can. Then, do you
do you
get
mean?
me? Because if you're not keeping the listener in mind in terms of making it a good experience for them when they take it in, but yours,
Yeah, but I mean, bro, like I said, like we said earlier, the cost of these things is certain. Do you know what I mean? Like for
course.
me, like it's more like in terms of like it's more about the actual sound and what's going on in the song than whether or not it's being mixed or mastered. Like and and like I feel like there's plenty of songs that can transcend that are not mixed and mastered properly. I think Uber Eats what's that song Tokyo Uber Eats
Uber everywhere.
Uber Everywhere. Like when that first came out, I don't think that was the cleanest. Do you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it was re-drops in and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? But that was because that was the era where man were literally just making a song and then slapping it on SoundCloud. And without mixing and mastering and whatnot. Like that was that era. Like, do you know what I mean? And there's plenty of songs like that, innit? Like especially in that era. I think it's now where there's pressure of you gotta make sure it's mixed and mastered to a certain level because everything else is, innit? Like you can't really release a raw song that's not been leveled out properly on Apple Music, otherwise
That's true.
it just looks like, what are you doing? Which
That's
isn't
true.
fair, to be honest, because I feel like to an extent they need to bring. I think the raw aspect of it is what made SoundCloud days so fun,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
the experimental aspect, because you lose that experimental aspect of it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So
You lose that, especially like going from like mixtapes,
yeah, exactly.
SoundCloud to
Exactly.
streaming.
Mixtape days. Half of them shits that weren't there weren't mixed and mastered properly. Like there's bare. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that
I
whole
agree.
era, yeah, man. So
I agree.
So like for me, it's more about like the lyrics, what you're saying, whether or not people like the beat, and what you're saying and how they relate and how it makes them feel. Do you know what I mean? Those are those for me. And when you focus on all of those as an artist, like make sure the beat's good, context is good, and how it makes the artist feel. Then I feel like it'll probably make. Even if it doesn't, like, yeah, I feel like it will make a certain crowd feel a certain way. And again, like I said, I don't think music is supposed to be for everyone. Like, I don't think everybody's supposed to like Cole or everybody's supposed to like Drake. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, certain man are not going to like them, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It just don't fit their vibe, like, and
That's fair.
that's fair. Like, do you know what I mean? It's music,
That's
innit?
fair.
It's art. Like, it's not art's not supposed to be for everyone, and it's not supposed to be judged in one way. So,
I do agree. I do agree. But yeah, I do agree. But also, you touched on an artist there, Cole. He's got 2 anniversaries
Go flow.
of his
Classics.
projects.
Classics only, feel me?
I'd say one of them is a classic, the other one not so much, but underappreciated, definitely. It's the 8-year anniversary of 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Oh shit.
And the 4th year. Wait, no. When did 4 Year Eyes Only come out? I swear it was the year after, so it would have been the 7th year anniversary. That is crazy. But yeah, 7th year anniversary of For Your Eyes Only. And yeah, man, those two are probably pivotal to the call that we hear today. I feel like 2014 for me is where he took his song creation to a new level. Like certain songs like
He did that on Born Sinner though as well. Villain. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. For me,
I guess you're talking about storytelling and all of that included, like Wet Dreams, Love Yours.
but Wet Dreams is old. Wet Dreams, he made that like 2009. It was just kept for so long until then.
But yeah.
So, but songs like A Tale of Two Cities, 03 Consciousness, 03 Conscious, or Conscience. What do you call it? No Role Models, which is his biggest song to date.
Is it really?
Yeah. What do you call it? Hello, which I have a soft spot for.
For Your Eyes dropped in 2016. But yeah.
2016, my bad. You got January 28th, amazing song.
Amazing.
Get Off My Dick.
Amazing.
Love Yours.
Amazing.
Apparently.
Amazing.
Yeah, just in terms of levels of creativity for me, he raised the bar on that particular album.
Yeah, he was.
And yeah, it's probably his most heartfelt for me to date, to be honest. That's definitely one that, even now to the rollout, you could tell meant a lot to him. Like, I think he created it in the house that he grew up in. And then the campaign of renovating it and then giving it out to a family for every year. Even down to the cover art where he's on the top of the house.
Iconic.
Yeah, it's just almost like him recognizing where he came from, how he got there, and like almost just a celebration of that, to be honest. It's an amazing project. Like, for you, what are your memories when we talk about 2014 Forest Hill Drive?
I did love Wet Dreams. Adolescence. Fucking The Tales of Two Cities. Love Yours. And I feel like Love Yours is a special song because it's timeless to an extent that do you know what I mean? Like the message in it is very consistent in terms of like loving what you do and loving yourself before you start seeking external validations and whatnot. And I feel like that's definitely what's missing in today's society.
Completely agree.
A lot of men are looking for external validations and whatnot instead of understanding themselves and what makes them happy and knowing their peace and whatnot. So yeah, man, I feel like the project is a great project, and for a conscious rapper like you people would try to say or whatever, I felt like he hit the nail here in terms of making it commercial but conscious at the same time, if you know what I mean. And he done that well for me, and yeah, man, he's my go, bruv. Number one, bruv. Drake could never type shit.
Drake has done this.
When?
But Let's not even get into a
Where?
conversation.
Where?
Let's not even
Where
get
is he
into a
giving me a
conversation.
conscious album like this? Drake ain't on that shit. He ain't on that time. He's out here trying to make shots at Meg, bruv. He ain't on that time.
No.
He ain't on that time, fucking coward.
I disagree.
Child hoes.
I disagree. He's definitely made bodies of work that are as personal to him as 24
Like
and First
CLB,
of Jan.
yeah? Where he's shouting at all his things that he's done a thing with.
Let's not
Have you
even
seen
do
the
that.
Have you
Let's
seen
not
the thing
even
with
do that.
Kiki Palmer, the skit that I showed you? Where it's like a load of women lined up and that.
Yeah. Listen, man. That's how it goes
Drake
sometimes.
and nothing, man.
Let's relax. But yeah,
Still.
the other album, For Your Eyes Only, for me, this is definitely underappreciated for sure. Like, even when I go back to the episode we did with Daniel, when we went through the list of projects, I feel like this one, it's almost gone under the radar just because of the content on that. Like, it's not autobiography in a way, it's a biography of his boy that passed. But at the same time, you still have great moments on that album. Great moments. Some of his best work, like She's Mine, Part 1 and 2, Folding Clothes, which people laugh about. I love, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, bro, how many times do you hear people being vulnerable and honest about like their relationship
Close for you.
with about their wife, as opposed to the normal spiel you get in music, or well, hip hop to be exact.
From Drake.
No, in hip hop to be exact, where people talk about they don't have a significant other, they're your bitch or whatever. Cool, but songs like that, songs like Neighbours, for example, Deja Vu. Then you've got For Your Eyes Only. I feel like that's like the centerpiece, the climax of the album.
Immortal as well.
Yeah, Immortal as well. And yeah, man, it's really unappreciated. You could say it is a boring album because it was within that time period where Cole refused to get other people to produce.
No, I think it was more of he refused to jump on the track wave then. No.
I disagree.
Well, actually, yeah, that's cap because he dropped first before that.
Yeah, nah. He just wasn't on collaborating, which is fine. But you can get to a point where it's almost like you're hitting a wall. And he hit a wall with KOD, but that's a conversation for another day.
But I feel like that's different. There's different reasons though for that.
Why?
With KOD, I feel like his messaging for that was kind of to be like, these new school rappers trying to tell them and trying to like, it was similar in terms of like the message was to the new school rappers like you got to what's it called, don't fall into the traps of these drugs things and taking drugs and then falling into like loop and do you know what I mean, and having a short career and whatnot, fast track career and whatnot. That was his messaging, for that thingy. And
Did we need a whole album of it though?
But that's what I'm saying, like I feel like that was the issue more than him needing collaborators.
He still needed collaborators. He still needed that.
Because I think the Kevin Hart song was still good.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart wasn't on it. He was in the video, sure, but
the song was good though.
Bro, alright, cool. You're talking about another man's relationship and mirroring it with your own in terms of the whole cheating, infidelity, and whatnot. But okay, get a feature on this album. That's it.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, there's other issues about KOD besides that, but yeah. I'm not sold on that still. But
man, Drake can never make a KOD.
he shouldn't. I don't advise anybody to make a KOD. That's probably his worst project. In terms of his studio albums, for sure is at the bottom. For sure.
Yeah. Still not bad though. But yeah.
What?
Still not bad.
It's okay to say it's bad.
No, it's better than Her Loss.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
I did.
You're not
better than Her Loss.
You can't even say that. But
It's better than Her Loss.
Okay. You know in your heart of hearts that's not true. But okay. There's no comparison. But
No, not Her Loss, sorry. What's the shit one that he dropped? Oh,
which one?
the Honestly Never Mind. That one.
That's cap.
Yes, yeah.
That's cap. You're not even serious when you say that. But yeah, no. Any other music to get to?
Do Arcane.
Bro, Arcane. I'm trying to figure out still who it should be, to be honest. Because I'm thinking, should I make it go overseas as of yet or no? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But actually, no, fuck it. I'll go with this guy. Shout out Sai. Marketing Mondays, but he's basically a marketer. He works with labels to help artists with like their campaigns and that. The artist that he put me onto is a guy named Capo CTB. I think I showed you.
How do I spell it?
Capo, CAPO CTB. Space in between. That guy. But yeah, he dropped a song called Esteban Dominguez, and yeah, I really like it still. I really like it a lot. It's street rap, but I feel like it's street rap with...
He's only got one song.
Yes. But I feel like this is probably like his time to like get himself out there or whatnot. That's probably what he's doing, innit?
It's like, man, I got a brown skin thing and an Asian thing, but I'm picky right now, I don't know what to choose from. Bad B in the boot on, full of attitude, bitch, I don't know what I do wrong. From young, had to get kicked, I put numbers on boards if it ain't on my best day. 4 grand with the essay, we started with dough, then we ended a fed shit. I couldn't show how I feel, but I miss her on a D-Lo. You know that I'm keeping it real, just look at the size of my ego. I went and doubled my revenue, they said I couldn't, so fuck what they're telling you. I do not know what you're thinking about, go and talk more, it must be what they're selling you. They broski don't show me the way, put numbers in squares, ain't talking no dates. Now they're asking how much you pay for the YSL, Jean-Paul Gaultier. But you know I'm busy doing mad thing, I'm hoping life will get exciting. I been in my bag on the ends too long, I ain't even lying. Remember them days, it was packs and the babes, nowadays it's stacks in the chain. I'm trying to get paid like 5 more ways, same shit on a different day. I was drugging finessing, my niggas was pressing. I don't endorse it, but if he violating, we just might teach him a lesson. You cannot force it, I'm really the fly, so nigga, this ain't no pretend. I'm tryna cop Porsches and be I'm a scammer, so really I don't need a pension. I came in the game with a new fleet, new style, new money, new sound. Man, niggas too wild, yo bitch, she out. She told me she ain't wanting you now, so don't complain. When mans get paid, 100 million, that's the aim. Spin a nigga Beyblade, your crew full of lames. I'm tryna make money, the money won't make me. We do this again and again and again and again till they thinking we're crazy. Man, I got a brown skin thing and an Asian thing, but I'm picky right now, I don't know what to choose from. Bad B in the boot, full of attitude, bitch, I don't know what I do wrong. But if I'm young, I had to get kicked. I put numbers on boards if it ain't on my best day.
Is that a sample? Do you know the sample?
I don't know who the sample is,
Okay.
but I'm a sucker for an R&B sample. And yeah, I really like him still. Flow's clean, lyrics are there. The flow is calm still. Like I like it. I like it still. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he drops, even though he's got the one single. But yeah, I'm excited to see more. It's a great showing for his first single. So yeah, he's the Altcoin Artist of the Week. Yeah,
playlist.
Go check him out still. In terms of playlist, who am I gonna add on there?
Is In My Zone by Kid Brace on there? Should be after work. Should be.
It might be. It might just be actually.
Because I've been running that back this week.
I hear it still. Oh wait, because it's the single as well. Let me see. No, it's not.
Wait. So did you hear the One Mac, One Gun with Nas and Thingy?
I heard a clip of it.
Bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you. 21 might have spun Nas.
Easy, man. Easy.
No, this wasn't Nas's best lyrical performance, especially off the back what he's been doing on his on the Last King Disease 3. Like I was kind of annoyed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, Nas should have gone back in, man.
Listen, I don't know. I haven't heard it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, go listen to it, man. They rapped about the whole fiasco of Nas said, what 21 said and whatnot, and ran to.
Oh, so, bro, anything is promo nowadays, man. I swear down.
Yeah. But I think it's a sick way of cleaning up the rumors, though. He's doing it in the music. Because it's a singing.
They must have
You know what I'm
forgot
saying?
that I'm a new rapper that got integrity. 21. All in the media and blogs, that's just a place I don't care to be. 21. Most of these niggas wouldn't say shit if they was ahead of me.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. I open a lane for my era, I'm goated, they gave me the crown. Go, with all the success come negative press, I'm watching it pile. They saying that black music dying, I'm saying they right on the south. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do is in why I'm keeping it Queens, cause that's my side. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I went 21 on my second run, that shit come with age. It's a conversation, it's determination, your interpretation. I just shot the nation. Did my tour with the Woo, I came back and I set the pace. They just ran in one of my cribs and took what I replaced it. Two Caucasians, so part of their faces. Most of y'all assume that they was black as exploitation. They know that I see everything invested in ring. It's cool to be mainstream, I'd rather be timeless, that's if we keep it in P. 21.
I'm on that same trajectory. Bullet wounds in jail cells couldn't stop me, this my destiny. Never controversial, I'm mad the fans expected less from me. Niggas sneeze around me, wipe his nose, won't get no bless from me. Fuck the jury, I'd rather buy land and invest successfully. I got all type of stocks and bonds, Kahinde Wiley on my wall and I'ma pass it to my son. It's savage like the capo, that mean Escobar the Don. One mic, one gun. My net worth like 8 figures. I'm working on getting me 9. You know that I'm one of them niggas. I ain't doing no cap in the line.
Yeah. Yes, big teams.
I like the beat. Still.
But I don't know if it was good for Nas though.
He should be able to tackle that.
Did you like him on it?
It was okay. It wasn't anything to
I didn't like that whole that bit when he did that. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
It sounded like that song when he was talking about when he was doing the social media acronyms.
WTF SMH. Yeah.
Like that. Was like,
that's fair. Okay.
But yeah, in my zone, and I'm going to add. Wait, is Vince? Can't tell you on there. Is it on? No, but is it on streaming? I need to see if it's on streaming. Oh yeah, are we doing it next week? We're not doing it next week.
What do you mean?
The end of the year.
Oh shit.
No, I think we won't do it next week.
Nah, we're gonna have to talk off mic. Yeah, about it. But yeah,
yeah, that one should be fun.
It should be still.
Hopefully Mike doesn't have a stinker and put, you know.
He's gonna be on there.
Not on the one though.
No, but he's gonna be on there.
That's what I care about.
He's defo gonna be on there. Alright, cool. I'm putting Vince on there.
Can't tell you.
Yeah. I am going to add. What am I gonna add still? I'm gonna add 50s by Heady One. I love the rollout of this song, by the way. Using TikTok to your advantage, and then everybody doing their own challenges to it and whatnot. It was great. I can't lie. I like it a lot still. Shout out Heady. And then 2 Chainz is already on there.
What song with 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz by Heady One. 2 Chainz on me.
Oh, okay.
Might be Longberg, might be Henri. I'm going to add I Never Knew That by Zeno Vinci. Yeah, and that on there. Samples Pink Pantheress. But yeah. That's the one still.
Right. I'm playing this because I can't believe man actually shed a tear for CR7. You're a bum, mate. Hey, Vince, do better, man. You made this song.
Baby, bring that back from you quick, we go I swear. I'ma break your back, then I'ma probably break your heart, babe. Told her slow it down, cause she moving out fast. It's money or it's nothing, nigga, I ain't tryna parlay. These niggas be acting, playing parts, we acting parlay. Everybody saying that they real, but nigga, are they? About to blow up, bitch,
Vince, do better, man.
In my car, no cargo, I'm in the army. At the show with your bitch, feel like Max Brandon, I'm East Ending. Someone tell this yakka wait for me, car keep spending. Don't talk about my feelings, just that smoke out, that's how I'm feeling. Sometimes I only see red, I might just move to red. Game getting nuts, I just found me a new plug on Reddit. Told that she ain't mine, it's alone there. I'm trying to build my credit. Flying out to Paris for a week. Now I'm Euro stepping. Cold heart, cold world. Short film with Cole Bennett. I just told my bitch that I got no bitches. I just told the bank that I got no bitches. I just told my mommy that I stopped smoking.
Yeah, man. Go like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. Comment. Leave a comment. You know what I mean? On YouTube or tubes and that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's been another one. Have a good week, guys. Be out of here, man.